Yo, welcome to the Underdawg podcast. This is an exclusive episode right now. You really getting a rare episode because today is season 2, episode 8, and it's called SlieEther. You know what I mean?
I know.
We finna have my boy right here, my partner, JA Khaldun, aka Ether Nation, man. We finna go in, man. We finna really let y'all guys know, man, who my guy really is and who y'all getting his information from and what he stand for as a man, a recording artist, all in one. You know what I mean? We gonna talk about this journey. But before we do that, man, we definitely gotta dive in on these miscellaneous real situations going on right now that y'all people need to know about.
Shitload too.
Mm-hmm.
What you want to dive in first, bro?
Man, we could talk about the Mandela effect really going on, man. Because I was looking at that and I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be feeling like that sometimes, bro. I
But
be like,
if you talk about the Mandela effect, you got to talk about CERN first before you go into it.
well, yeah, pretty much. A lot of what I was watching from the live streaming with CERN last Tuesday, the day after the 4th, which
Right.
was July 5th. Man, a lot of dark matter talk, a lot of them building bigger, bigger like machines to project more energy by 2040. And they gonna obviously let this one keep running for like a couple more years. But yeah, man, it was a lot of talk about dark matter, the unknown, figuring stuff out. So they were really cold talking, and I feel like they was getting a lot of questions and stuff from social media, but I felt like they honestly made it up, man. Because if they was gonna get the real deal Holyfield questions from social media, everybody would have been like, "What y'all really doing?" But
They want asking the real nigga question one day.
right,
Yeah,
man, I
dog.
don't want to know about no particles and no atoms, bro. Talk about why is y'all building these big machines, shooting all this energy together? We know what's going on though, man. Like they
Man,
messing with the universe. They already kept saying, well, we just don't know the unknown, or we're just gonna we're trying to find out dark matter. Like dark
yeah.
matter, shit, the melanated, the original people, we got that in us every day, bro. Like, come on, man. But yeah, man. So the Mandela effect, man. I've been feeling like that too. Like even prior to CERN, but even after CERN, even more. Like certain things, you felt like you always knew it was one way, but it wasn't. But everybody all feel the same way at the same time. That's a shift, bro. That's a shift. Like
Yeah,
it
that
ain't
shit
just
is.
like it ain't just like, bro. I see like it's what I say. That'd be like me talking about the dude on what his name with the bald head, bro, the cleanup guy.
Mr.
That's like
Clean?
me. Yeah, that's like me saying Mr. Clean looked a certain way, but he didn't look like that the whole time. But I really knew he looked like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the only one that say that. Everybody like, nah, you tripping. But everybody collectively like, nah, bro, we don't remember it like that, man. Just like Hypnotic Bottle, bro. I knew it had a Y in it, bro. I
Type shit,
ain't
right.
tripping. I
They think
ain't
they be
tripping.
slick with that fuck shit on them.
Bro, throw everybody off, bro.
Shit, bro. Nah, my fault, bro. I'm over here sending kites and shit to this. But yeah, bro.
Yo,
Goddamn. The shit crazy, bro, with the Mandela effect. A lot of people don't really understand like what the hell is a Mandela effect. And like
right.
when 2012 and 16 came around, CERN opened up, a little portal and shit. And
Mm-hmm.
when they opened this shit in 2012, we actually jumped to another timeline. So this is why people say, "Oh, the Mandela effect," because you start seeing brand names change. You like this one that just passed by now. I don't know if you realized it, but like with Chick-fil-A never had a K in it.
Bruh.
It used to be spelled CH, what, IC.
CHIC, yup.
Yeah,
And
now it's
then
C
yo.
C H, now it's CHICK. I'm
It
like,
don't
what?
look right, bruh.
It don't, bruh. You know what I mean? With certain shit, like back in
It don't.
2016, I want to say they used to on the peanut butter jar. It used to call Jiffy. Now it's
Yeah.
just called Jif.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? It's like
yeah,
certain shit, dog.
yeah.
It's crazy,
It's the
bro.
small things, but it's like, bro, I'm not crazy, bro. And then everybody else thinking the same way I am. Man, like, bro, I ain't no way.
And then one thing I was seeing, people was like, "Oh well, y'all act like y'all never heard of a company rebranding themselves." I was like, "Yeah, companies do rebrand, but
Yeah,
normally
you
when
know
they
when it happened.
normally when they rebrand shit, right? They don't change the name of shit. They'll probably put like a new mascot or a new image or some shit, but they would never change the name. That's just like
Yeah,
your brand, Stella Uzi. You would never change the spelling of it, but you'll probably
nah,
have like a new logo. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But
Rebranding,
but they changing the letter, the way you spell certain shit, dog. And it's like that's not rebranding. That's
bro.
changing the whole damn thing.
Bro, son could have really threw us off in the whole portal because it's like everything just shifted, bro. You know what I mean? Like when you talk about time, bro, it's like we don't never know what really time we in, bro. These people doing all that stuff in the universe and doing what they do, bro. They ain't gonna tell us. They ain't gonna tell us, bro. It's just we just move
I
along with
mean,
what's going on.
even speaking of time, bro, like in Ethiopia right now, it's
Oh yeah.
2014. In Ethiopia, it's 2014 right now. You know what I mean? And it's so-called 22 here. They
So if
don't,
I wanna if I wanna be 22 again, bro, I have to go to Ethiopia, bro.
yeah, Ethiopia, bro. That's why I don't believe in numbers, ages. When people ask me how old I am, I just say I'm infinite because we running off a Gregorian calendar. That shit's made up. It's man-made.
Right.
That shit's bullshit. Like when somebody actually, I literally be like, yeah, I'm infinite, or I just say I'm nine because numbers of the number of completion is nine. That's the last number, and when you count numbers, you just when you notice it after the number nine, you just kind of sort of repeat the same
Yeah,
numbers,
it go
but
like 999. Like if a big get a life sentence, that be say 99999. Like it don't stop.
type shit. But
It
like
don't.
it's crazy, bro, because nine represent the number of completion, just like the number eight represents the infinite sign. You know what I mean? And seven is the God number type shit. But
Yeah.
like I was saying though, like people get wrapped up in these birthdays. That's why I don't give a fuck about a birthday. Like it's no such thing when people say happy birthday. It's like no, bitch. I was born one time. Today is not my birthday. It's a solar return. Today is not my birthday because I'm born once. I'm not born again. So don't say happy birthday. It's like happy solar return. It's in another year around the sun type shit. But it's not a birthday because birthday represents the day like I'm born. You know what I'm saying? Birthday. People don't really think about the English that we speak, bro. It's like it's crazy. But yeah, that's just my take on that shit, bro. Make sure y'all
Hmm.
just pay attention to a lot of the Mandela effects. You'll start seeing it more and more.
Yeah, man. It's just and then we gotta talk about the Georgia,
Godstones.
yeah, like.
Uh,
And then it's crazy, bro, because I was telling you, I'm like, they're the ones with the footage, bro. That footage ain't just leaked from nobody's phone. It came from one of their cameras, right? And like you say, bro, it's 2022. Y'all supposed to have some
you got the
HD.
video?
Y'all supposed to have some HD infrared. I actually don't have it pulled up yet, but I'll put it up. But yeah, y'all supposed to have HD infrared, like X-ray vision, all type of stuff going on. The way that look, bro, it looked like bro. It looked terrible, bro. And then only to release a portion of a video just to throw a bunch of confusion out there. I feel, bro. You know
So
what I mean?
before you even showed me that, bro, you know what I'm saying? It was looking like it got hit by lightning, right?
Right.
And then you showed me that video of somebody actually quote unquote putting some explosives by the Godstones and run it off and jump into his car. But the video that they're showing us is actually
Yeah.
in 1080 pixel. 1080 pixel. Man, we in motherfucking so-called 2022 5G towers out. These motherfuckers are supposed to have fucking 5K
Oh,
goddamn
here you
on the
go.
videos. But they showing you a 1080 pixel video of this motherfucker putting the goddamn explosives by the Godstone and run it off. It's mind
It,
blowing.
And
But it's
then not even that though. You don't have a suspect, so that's telling me that y'all got these clear cameras. Y'all got more than one camera, bro. So you trying to tell me that y'all don't have a suspect, so that makes me believe that it was somebody sent to do that to cause this confusion, bro. You know what I mean? With CERN going on, that blow up, and like just what it stands for and all those writings and everything, bro, is there. Like
yeah.
I feel
So
like
for people that don't know what the hell the Georgia Guidestone is and what it represents, it was actually brought up. They put the stones up, 19 feet stones up in 1980, right? And on the stones, it's actually reading the New World Order. It's telling you their whole plans on the stones, right? And it's basically telling you, how they want to depopulate the population, how many people they want in the world, damn that how they gonna do it. They got all that type of shit. They whole plans on these goddamn guy stones.
yeah.
And like I say,
Oh, here, go right
it's
here.
been up for what 52 years now, 5 decades until July 7th they had knocked them down due to the
Yeah.
fact that somebody put explosives by the shit and made it explode, and they said it was a fucking domestic terrorist attack. And I'm just
Whoa.
I'm just trying to
Yeah.
figure out like,
Yo, it says maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Guide reproduction wisely. Unite humanity with a living new language. Rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. I don't believe in this though, but I feel like it's one sided. But protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. Trying to see what other fuckery they put on them, man.
this is a domestic terrorist attack. And you know
Yeah,
how America treat terrorist attacks, right? When shit like that happen, they put this shit on
man.
every news channel. They
Yup.
supposedly got a person that they saw in video, but you telling me that y'all don't have the identity of this guy? He had his car on the scene
Hmm?
speeding off, and I'm just trying to realize like how you ain't got the information. I think personally it was an inside job. If you ask me, the day after they quote unquote activated the CERN portal.
Right.
It was just strange. It was like, oh,
Yeah, man. I'm finna show the clip right now, man. This is the actual one I showed you, by the way. Uh,
right.
Here you go. P gang.
See the guy running off right here.
Let me go theater mode on you real quick.
He hauling that. Look at
Out of
that.
there.
Full flat. Oh, I don't know. Look at that. Look at this 1080 pixel video, bro. We in 2022. You know how many cameras they have around this fucking quote unquote national monument? Come on, bro. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's just gonna keep running that same video back to back. But yeah, and then the other angle that it was showing was it actually blowing up. So yeah, it definitely was an inside job, man. I mean, y'all don't have no suspects, no nothing. So this is just a way for y'all to be like, it's terrorist attacks going on for y'all to start a new agenda. That's
Yeah,
all that look like to me. You mean to tell me that they don't know who did what? You know what I mean? No suspect. That's crazy. But
yeah.
if I go outside and then commit a crime, bro, everybody gonna see me in the fucking Walmart parking lot, bro. Hey, Walmart got better cameras than that. That what you telling me?
But they gonna see your ass leaving your house, driving to the store, jumping out in the car, going
I'm
in the
talking
store.
about,
Play
bro.
by play.
I'm gonna be like the original Grand Theft Auto. That bitch gonna
Type
be looking right
shit.
over top of me, bro.
Right. They gonna have a whole drone following this nigga. Like, yeah, he was walking to the
Helicopter,
store. Right.
helicopter mode, boy.
God
Nah,
damn, that shit crazy as a motherfucker,
I'll
boy.
be a 5-star general that day.
But I'm telling you, bro, they trying to ramp up this fear mongering, bro, because like I say, elections coming back around, bro. So they finna
Yeah,
ramp up fear mongering, bro. They finna try to ramp up the fear and confusion on the public, man. So
Man,
y'all, daddy Joe Biden can come and be the savior.
speaking of Joe Biden, the pimp himself, you know what I mean? Man, this man, Sleepy Joe, talking about
Goddamn,
if y'all go vote, I'm gonna turn it all over. It ain't gonna reach no federal way with all this Roe versus Wade thing. You know what I mean? And I'm
goddamn,
already seeing people fall gullible to it, bro. It's like this man reading from a teleprompter screen.
goddamn, money bad Joe. Goddamn,
That
made the
man
man.
reading. That man done got caught up already reading from a teleprompter screen. You know what I'm saying? This man said parentheses, comma, then jump right back into it. You
Hey, you got
know?
that? You got that clip from Joe?
Let me see if I can find it real quick,
That
man.
hey, money bad Joe, bro. That motherfucker something else, dog. Y'all ain't catch his ass, bro. You know how like presidents be having those motherfucking press conferences and reading off the teleprompter. This
Somebody wrote
goofy
that bit
nigga,
for him.
but this goofy nigga reading shit in parentheses and shit. You're not supposed to read that shit. You're supposed to skip over it. And he
Yeah, and
reading the
then
whole thing.
it's not even that's how you know it ain't even legit, bro. You know what I
I'm telling
mean?
you,
At
bro.
all.
Joe's a walking zombie around this motherfucker, man. Gee, shit. Sometimes he be talking live to the nation. He be forgetting he live with the nation talking to the folks.
Yeah, man. So it's just basically like, bro, he's not them people telling him what to say, bro. Like, why is people even falling for the whole face of it,
so
bro? It's an agenda.
so a lot of people, if you ain't tuned into his press conference yesterday, so he
You go
was
another
basically
one.
you got it.
I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna feed you one on. He did it more than one time, anyway, bro.
Oh,
Just show
okay.
these folks, man, how shit, bro.
On the East Coast and to help reduce congestion and undo damage caused by COVID. We also met with the CEOs of Walmart, Target, Home Depot, TJ Maxx, and others. Those retailers, large retailers, and others agreed to move products more quickly, stock the shelves more quickly. And by the way, you may have heard the CEO of Walmart yesterday on the steps we've taken. He said, and I quote, "The combination of private enterprise and government working together has been really successful." He went on to say, all the way through the supply chain, there's a lot of innovation. Because of the actions we've taken, things have begun to change. End of quote. In the past 3 weeks,
End of
the
quote.
number of containers sitting on docks in movement are down by 33%. Taken, things have begun to change. End of quote. In the past 3 weeks, the number of containers sitting on docks.
That boy had to scratch his nose.
Movement.
Yeah, that is in the quote.
Come on, man, bro. These,
Oh man, that man
yeah,
goofy. That boy,
man. MK Ultra,
all
yeah.
day mind control like a motherfucker, bro. You can really see that shit, bro. But a lot of people don't even know, bro. Like it's been like a crazy uproar with that Roe versus Wade shit, right? So he was just basically saying yesterday how because they want to have that shit all over the states, like you know what I mean. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh. I be damn. He was basically saying, "Well, I be damned that happened. I'm a veto. Because he signed an executive order
Yeah, he already
vetoing
in that bill. He got that bit ready. Sit to the
and
side.
he was basically he's vetoing the decision the Supreme Court made with Roe versus Wade.
Yeah.
And by him doing that, right, he's like, well, by me doing that, I want the women to go out to this next campaign coming up, and I want you to vote for Joe Biden. And I'm just like, look, bro, this motherfucker is trying. He think he's slick.
his
He's
his
trying to,
tactic. His tactic is
yeah.
the women. Nah, he already did the niggas, bro. He did the niggas. He went on
But
Breakfast Club. Nah, he like, let me get these women now. You know
now,
what I
because
mean?
people don't even understand, bro. In every race is more women in every
Yeah.
race. So for him to go for the women, it's smart, right? So he trying to be a savior, saying, "Oh, I'm gonna veto the shit and put the decisions and the choices, back in the women's hands. I just want all the women to go out there and vote for Money
Vote for
Bad
me.
Joe."
Vote for me.
You know what
I
I'm
do it,
saying?
but you better vote for me, brother,
Right.
dude. And don't even trust that because the man came in office and said how many he wanted for the Black African American. You know what I mean? I want all y'all to vote for me. And what
Type
he
shit.
did, man, and left y'all niggas in the project starved. You know what I mean, bro? That's crazy, man.
That
But
boy was looking goofy in the motherfucker, man. But yeah, I just
man,
gotta pay attention because it's about to get more hectic.
yeah,
Elections about to ramp up,
of
and
course,
you already know when around election time it's gonna be a lot of crazy shit.
yeah. Watch
A
out
lot
for the
of
mass shootings going on. Pay attention
yeah,
to the narratives. They finna punt these narratives. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Speaking of mass shootings, bro, so that bro, I swear for goodness, bro. On the day of the 4th of
Oh,
July, I had a
Chicago.
whole I had a whole meditation. I meditated, bro. And I told myself in my meditation, I was like, today's gonna be a mass shooting. It's gonna be a lot of people that's getting shot by stray bullets. Cause people like to shoot up, they shoot their guns in the air.
Yep.
I've seen so many cases where people got hit by stray bullets. I saw the Chicago shooting happen where the white guy shot up he killed 6 people and injured like damn near 30 people.
That boy look like he dyed hair pink. He do all type of weird shit. That boy play with them Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Boy, that boy do a lot of STEM projects. He look like a weird motherfucker, boy. To be man.
Yes, bro. Nah, no
Yeah,
cap though, bro.
I just like when they always show them, even the ones that shoot up the mass shooting with the church and all, they always look strange, bro. Like,
Yeah, those be the ops, bro. They be working with the government, bro.
yeah, exactly.
They be planting them seeds out that shit, cuz, and it's so funny because Buddy Rowe went in unscratched, untouched, no bullet wounds in him. But I think it was a police shooting. I want to say Alabama, Mississippi, one of them fucking states. The police shot a unarmed black male, so-called black male, 60 times.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's the
Yeah,
execution style, bro.
execution.
That's a big hate, but that's like how Bobby Hemmett say, man. It's
Yeah.
one thing against the individual. We talking about a collective group of people. You know what I mean? Individual ain't gonna change the way I live or do nothing to me. That ain't nothing. We talking about these world rulers and leaders, everybody to control the show. But like you say, 2040, that show gonna be the show by the end. Season coming to an end right now for them. So
Yeah,
hey,
it's coming to an end. And that's why they doing all this promotion, bro. You got the B-tier wars, got women dressing up, suits looking like dudes. You got these men wearing dresses, bussy popping on the handstand, all type of shit. The
man,
B-tier awards
straight
looking
smarter.
goofies. And and that's a part of their agenda, bro, because they don't want us to keep populating, bro. Because
Yeah,
like you said, bro, 2040 is looking like the season ending for them folks, dog. And
yeah.
yeah, they want to get us out of here, bro. And well, trying to. That's why they doing all this fuckery, bro. Because at the
Nah,
end of the day, when you think about it, bro, me and you, bro, and all our people, bro, I can go lay with any woman in this world,
yeah.
white, Spanish, Puerto Rican, and I can create
Copper.
darker copper
Goddamn.
fucking offspring versus them. They can't make a lot of people.
Nah,
White people are not populating as much these days.
that way you know they're not original yet, though. They can't. Bro, ours is dominant for one because, like you say, you could lay with any color, skin complexion, or whatever. That baby's coming out copper.
Yes, bro. They don't
Yeah, I
like that
mean,
shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why they trying to, blur the lines with this gender shit so bad. You know what I mean?
to where it's
Because
not gonna be a gender, bro. That's that. They call it. Papa Duck said it too, man. And one is like, shout out to Papa Duck.
yeah, shout
He
out to
was
Duck,
saying
man.
they got a movement going on by I think you say 2030 or 2041 on, but they gonna get rid of genders completely, bro. They trying to do that.
Well, that's a freedom of speech though, because genders people don't know. Genders is your nationality, bro. A male or a female. That's your nationality. You gonna look it up in the dictionary. You ask
Yeah.
the average person today, what the hell is a woman? And they try to be politically correct, but fuck all that shit. You can go out there and change the way you look, and you want to feel like you're a woman or you're a man. But at
Yeah.
the end of the day, you can't change some motherfucking chromosomes. God damn it.
Carbon 6 got
You
they
can't.
could take they can change all these definitions and make whatever sound like what, but at the end of the day, like you say, bro, it's you can't change that inner. You have to literally break your body down to dust and just say start over.
I'm telling you.
somebody gonna have to get cremated. They're gonna have to come up with one to get cremated and recreate it. God damn, because bro, just doing some damn surgery, laying up under the knife ain't gonna change a damn thing.
I ain't gonna
Or
do a
get
motherfucking thing.
or swap. Yeah, it's a lot of things they're gonna have to swap out to try that, bro. You can swap brains, everything.
But you can do all the surgery you want, bro. You can't change your DNA and your chromosomes, bro.
Bro,
This man
that's
can go
dead.
walk out here and get titties. He can get his penis chopped off, but you cannot change your DNA and your chromosomes. You still technically a man.
Nah, been not going to get no motherfucking shoulder surgery either. Goddamn big ass linebacker talking about they're a woman, bro. It's crazy.
It's just
But
it's a whole
no
bunch of
offense.
mental illness.
Hey, look. Hey, whatever anybody lay down with, that's their business, man. But we talking on the level, man, when it comes to these kids and this future generation, you know what I mean? We ain't going, it's common sense is common. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing you can go around common sense with.
We just speaking on this shit because at the end of the day, if you're a grown person, you can move the way you want to move.
Yeah, free will.
Don't be pushing this shit on the kids, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You got 5-year-old kids. They talking about they can pick their own gender roles. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, man. They pushing shit in school.
And it's only more these times we speaking, bro. Cause when we grew up, bro, it wasn't nothing, bro. If anything, bro, it's like it wasn't as rapid as this going on now, bro. They literally just like they send somebody out to the schools like there back in the day and go out there and do their thing, bro. You know how they used to teach kids stay away from drugs, had a mascot, it seemed like they sending the rainbow out there and everything, bro. Like I ain't, bro, come on, dog.
Hey, having none of that shit, dog. That shit weird, dude.
It's weird, bro. This shit ain't organic. You know what I mean? Everything that's not organic is coming to an end too, but that's another conversation. But man, I seen you sent the thing about Derek Chauvin too, man. He got 20 years to the feds.
20 plus, bro.
So you think feds is mandatory? You got to do majority of that time.
Nah, feds, you got to do that shit to the dope, bitch.
Yeah. So that's very rare to hear something like that.
And for the ones that don't know who we speaking about, we talking about the officer that had his knee on George Floyd's neck.
Yeah.
He had got sentenced with 20 plus years fed time yesterday.
Yeah.
So that's a little, win, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah. Up the score. It took too long though. Why it took too long for them? Why it take them long to sentence them, period, bro? They got down, they gonna put Young Thug and Gun on ice in a little minute. It ain't gonna take too long. That money just stalling them, bro. Imagine
you know who's sitting on ice?
Who?
Shitty Cuz that killed Nipsey. Why the fuck he ain't get sentenced?
Oh yeah. He went to court though, ain't he? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he going through the same thing with anybody else. They got to sit and wait for that trial, sit and count it for so long. But I'm just looking at, like you say, bro, the opposite side. They get charged a lot, but they always get off. You know what I mean? They don't never really get sentenced, bro.
That boy Shitty Cuz got his ass beat to a pope in jail, bro.
They about crack that boy head, the back of his head open, bro.
You remember that episode on Martin when he was boxing in the rain?
Yeah.
That's how Shitty Cuz was looking like when after
Man, bro.
Yo, that shit was hilarious, bro.
There's gonna be plenty more of that coming for him in the lifetime till he just off himself. He might as well just
major facts, bro.
Hear the talk, man. But man, this is the moment of the show, man. I've been personally waiting for it, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been 2 seasons in, almost 30 episodes, I want to say, man. But we finally get the opportunity to go in and break ourselves down to y'all folk, man. Break us down to the pinch of salt, you know what I mean? All the way down to the molecule, so y'all can know who y'all getting information from, who we be, who we are as artists, as men, everything like that, what we stand for. But I'm going to give it to my partner Sly today to take the stage, you know what I mean? So this is episode 8, SlieEther. This is JA Khaldun, 9 Ether Nation on Instagram, man. But yeah, man, so it's an honor, man. You know what I mean? It's always how we do everybody, man. But yeah, man, it's definitely interesting. Even though you my partner, it's stuff that I'm probably gonna find out that I ain't never really knew or asked. You know
type
what I
shit.
mean? But man, we gonna start it from the soil up, man. You know what I mean? We talking to, before the artistry, JA Khaldun is the finished product, you know what I mean? But like I say, Dominique from Jacksonville, Florida, you know what I mean? The relationship from Jacksonville to Orlando, man. Just tell us that story like that, man, from what you know in your younger days, you know what I mean? Like every, stuff you had to persevere through, or your child, times as your childhood, stuff you remember between Jacksonville and Orlando.
Shit, I mean, not too really much, bro. Like, I'm a Orlando boy, bro. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like growing up wise,
Mm-hmm.
I was in the city, bro, Orlando, bro. Like that's where I really jumped off the porch. I
Fact.
got a lot of my experience in Orlando. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? A lot, bro. I mean, everything started
Yeah.
from the feel me, over there at Richmond Heights, bro. That's just like that's the foundation right
It's a
there.
foundation. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man. I just had to ask that because I'm originally born in Miami, but I'm gonna say the city too. I ain't gonna pump fake
Right,
like
right.
yeah, Miami, bro. I'm gonna be like, nah, Miami was the nigga that came out the hospital in a couple days, whatever, however long. But Orlando is all I know too. So, but yeah, man. So I say coming from Orlando, Florida, man, from the west side, Richmond Heights is a foundation, one of the founding neighborhoods and one of the legendary neighborhoods in the city. You know what I mean? What them times were like for you, man, coming up,
Man,
like
yo, I mean, I'm from West Orlando. We already know that's the best side right there, man. I ain't gonna even hold, but I grew up in
mm-hmm,
Richmond Heights, man, over there in the circle at my grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? I jumped off the porch. I mean, not too heavy over there in the Heights. I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. Like, I got in trouble. I was a badass little boy over there in the Heights and shit. I first got arrested and shit when I was 8 years old, doing some little fuck ass robberies and shit with my homeboys. Jumped off the porch real early and shit, you know what I mean? But I left over there from the Heights, man, and after my mom done got married and all that crazy shit, we just start like moving around and shit, you know.
yeah, man. Let's talk the impact of the grandmama, man. You know what I mean? A lot of it's like when we look at our grandparents, they, like I said, if it ain't one thing, they set a foundation on something. You know what I'm saying? You seen
Man,
something they gave you, you know.
but my grandma was everything, man. Like my grandma was like literally the rock of the fam. Like she was the glue. You know what I'm talking about? She had everybody up. She was a strong woman. She was
Yeah.
very intelligent. You know, she had a good soul, good energy about her. You know what I mean? She was very caring and giving. You know, she'll give you her shirt off a motherfucking bike. You know,
Mm-hmm.
her last dollar to you. I ain't even talking about she ain't even had to be related to you, bro. Like everybody in the neighborhood respected my grandma. She knew everybody in the neighborhood. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I could be on the other side of Richmond Heights. She knew
I already
everybody,
know,
bro.
yeah.
They knew my grandma. So even though I was a badass jit, I was slick. You know what I'm talking about? So and the reason why I had to be slick because every elder knew who my grandma was. So I wasn't going around disrespecting the elders because
Nah,
my
big
grandma
fat.
ain't, my mama they ain't pay that shit. You know what I'm saying? I always respected my elders and shit. Uh, but like I say, man, my grandma was the rock, dude. Like
Mm.
everything. Like she was that grandma where like, you know, she'll give you money to go to the candy later, right? Say like
Yeah.
for instance, bro, I'm in a circle, hanging out all my friends, bro, about 10 of us. My grandma will call me to the porch. Like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
go to the candy lady. And she'll give me my
Yo,
brothers, my
everybody out there.
cousins,
Yeah.
and all my friends out there that's playing. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
getting something for the can later, bitch. She just not buying shit for us. Everybody getting
Mm-hmm.
something, bitch.
Yeah.
And that's how that
That's
shit was.
Yeah, them times like that back then, man, it was more community type of feeling,
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
up, man,
Yep.
and I was able to, like, us growing up in them time, we was able to experience that type of stuff, man. The last ones, to see how the community were moving, cause we used to be
Yeah.
outside, man. Like you say,
Swear.
Richmond Heights, you be from one end to the other, you be anywhere, but
Anywhere.
it don't matter. Ain't no stranger things, all that little crazy stuff going on like it is now, man. The world was
Yeah.
different. It was more
It used to
simple.
be so crazy because you remember, you know Willie Mays Park.
Yeah.
No, I could not go to Willie Mays Park, but my boy, I used to sneak over there.
Yeah.
Cause look, my grandma knew everybody over there about Willie Mays, so I had to sneak
Mm-hmm.
over there to Willie Mays Park to go play basketball. And around that time,
Mm-hmm.
all the drug dealers was up there selling drugs, and you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. But they want to fuck with the little kids. You know, they want they wasn't them type of drug dealers where they was trying to put little kids on. They was
Yeah.
like, nah, man, you don't fuck with this type of shit, man. Woo, woo, woo.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to be like giving little kids money so they can go to the can lady. But we used to be at the park chilling. But my grandma, my mom, them didn't like us over there because it used to be like a lot of shootings and a whole lot of fuckery going on over there and shit.
Yeah, that part. Yeah, that part. Well known activity, man. You
What,
know.
yeah, like
But
just
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I definitely had to touch on that foundation. If to end it off with your grandma too, man. Like, is anything that you took from her that you still carry within yourself? Like, you're a product of her too. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's like, you know, is
Nah,
there anything?
I took a lot from her, bro. And the main thing I really took from her is like, treating others the way you want to be treated and shit. You know what
Right.
I mean? And being nice to, women and just everybody, bro. And like always have a good attitude about shit, bro. Never just have bad energy about stuff,
Mm-hmm.
shit like that.
Yeah, that real, man. So, you know what I mean? Really, that's more so like childhood, adolescence. So we're gonna bump it up a little bit more, from the heights, growing up and everything like that. So what the music came in play, man? Like,
Oh,
when did you start being like, I want to play with it, or was it something you heard, or any artist or something that put you on to it to make, what was the vibe at that moment where you was like, bro, I'm gonna start messing with music. I'm gonna start wanting to rap, like,
yeah, it's
you know.
crazy. Me and my brother was reminiscing yesterday about this shit too.
Oh yeah,
Look,
lay it
bro.
down.
So when I moved from Richmond Heights, man, my mom got married and shit. We had moved to Rosemont
Mm-hmm.
over there, hanging and banging over there, Rosemont. And around this time, I'm 10. My
Yeah.
mama had a home girl she was cool with over there in Deltona. So we used to go to Deltona. And
Mm-hmm.
she had a son. Her son used to be like over there because he had like a little studio, like a real deal studio.
Yeah.
And it's shit, bro. I ain't never been to the studio, but before we ever went over there to visit my mama's friend and her little son over there at the studio, which he was probably like 21 at the time, we used to have cassette tapes, but I had a little boombox. And I used
Yeah.
to literally play music on that, but we used to record shit. You remember around that
Oh
time?
yeah.
Yeah, the
You
cassette
hit
tape.
the little you got a blank
Right.
little cassette enough.
Yes,
It
bro.
ain't even gotta be blank, bro. Once you
Bro.
hit record and yeah, going
And
over that bit.
this the time Big Timers came out. Remember the Big Timers album
Oh
came out and
man.
shit?
Yeah. How you love
Bro.
that?
I'm talking about me and my brother used to write music and we made music to the Big Timer song. Gator boots with the
Mm-hmm.
pip that Gucci too. Like I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about, bro, freestyling, bro. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Man, that's why I really started doing. I was freestyling, but before I started writing, bro, I was freestyling
Yeah.
like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to be the hot boys. We was the
Yeah.
hot boys. Me and my two brothers, but we was the hot boys in that motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? So
Mm-hmm.
like I said, we had went to my mama friend's house over there in Deltona one day, right over the weekend. We was over there for about 5 hours. My mama was over there just kicking this shit with her homegirl, and we was in the back room with her son, bro. And he
Yeah.
had a real deal. He was an engineer. He
Yeah.
went to school for this shit and everything. So
Ah man.
my mama was like, "Oh yeah, my son's rap, blah blah blah." He was like, "No
Mm-hmm.
shit, for real." He's like, "Yo, I got a little studio in the back. Let me check y'all out."
For
So
real.
boom, bro. Mind you, bro, I'm like shocked because my mom is here. My mom was in the studio with us. I'm like, fuck, bro. Damn, like I wanna take
You
off one
felt
of these
like
days.
felt like that was your crowd right there, your first crowd, bro.
Yo,
Your first performance in the studio. You like,
yeah,
hey, mom, you
man.
really in here? Nah, I feel
Bro,
that, man.
we did a tape. Me and my brother, bro, we made a song, right? No bullshit. We did a song. It
Yeah,
was decent, right?
yeah,
And then
yeah.
my mama, after we did the song, right? My mama was like, "Oh, it's all right. Y'all can go ahead and cuss. It's just cuss
Mm-hmm.
words. Ain't nothing bad."
Yeah,
I was like, "We
yeah.
can cuss, ma?" He's like, yeah. I was like, what? So, bro, we put another beat on, bro. Yo, me and my brother in that bed cussing up a storm, bro. But, bro, I'm talking about.
Y'all just went how y'all was feeling that day. You know what I mean?
Bro. And I ain't gonna even hold, bro. We made like a little mini EP with like 5 songs that same day.
Yeah.
A mini EP. He cut up a tape for us and everything, bro. And we made 5 songs, bro. And that bitch cussing up a storm, but we was sliding. My mom was like, damn, I know y'all got it. Like, I ain't know. She was proud of us and everything. And I was just like, damn, ma, we happy you let us cuss on the beat. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We was kind of holding back at first because you was in the studio type shit.
Yeah, see, that's that over communication with y'all boys. So she just like, hey, you know, y'all gonna do it in front of me.
And like for the people that don't know, bro, I'm an Irish twin. Me and my brother, like we Irish twins. You know, we 9 months apart type shit. So I was 10 at the time. He was 11, bro. So, bro, we was in that motherfucker swinging and banging in the studio, bro. That shit felt good. And after we did that, I was like, dog, I want to be an artist, bro. Like, I really want to do this shit, bro. Like, for real, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? From that moment, you know, that's when you felt like, man, this is what I really want to do. So this the age of 10, right?
Yeah.
So like between then to like, you know, like what was the work you was putting in from that last tape? You know, that's the motivation right there. I'm pretty sure you were just banging it every time just to keep yourself.
Banging. Because, bro, people don't know at the time. Bro, you had CDs. So I used to go to my little CD player.
Yeah.
Jamming that bitch. I used to make copies of the bitch, bro. I gave it to my friends. I used to give it to the little girls at school.
Yeah.
All the girls I liked. It was pretty. I like me and my brother little EP out, little tape, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I was getting girls. And I was in the 5th grade at the time.
Yeah.
I was getting girls off the little tape and they was fucking with me and my brother off the tape, you know what I'm saying? We used to jam that bitch in the car with mom dudes and shit. And like I told my mom to this day, like, man, she was the MVP of that day because she really let us just be us and free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dog. And like I mean, after that tape though, I was still making music on my little cassette player and shit. We was getting beats, sharpening up our little skills and shit. But at that time, bro, you know, you ain't really think too far like what I was gonna really do with it. I didn't know how I was gonna move with the music. I was just kind of sharpening up my skills.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the process with that though, like the work you were putting in most so like, you know, like that was building your artistry more. Was an animal artist that you was jamming at the time? Who was your top artist that was influencing you, impacting you? Like,
that's a good ass fucking question, bro. My top artists at the time, bro, like I say, Master P, them, the 504 Boys.
Yeah.
Of course, the Hot Boys, Wayne.
Yeah. You know most of
Yeah, but at the time, out of the Hot Boys, bro, Wayne wasn't my favorite Hot Boy. At that time, it was Juvenile, then BG.
Yeah, BG was mine. Yeah.
And then, you know, Juvie had that 400 degree shit out.
Yeah.
Swanging, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? And everybody,
I remember going to school, bro, elementary, boy. You tied on that butterfly bus, boy. Going, hey, on there, bro. Really going hard down there to about no limit cash money, bro. You know what I mean? But
jamming, bro. Like I said, bro, I was digging that shit and no bullshit, bro. I was jamming Pop too around that time, bro.
Yeah.
And this was like around like 2001, 2000. I was jamming Pop still too at that time, bro.
Yeah.
And I fucked with Snoop. Everybody loved Snoop. Snoop was that shit, bro. The Dog Pound at first. Oh man. Everybody love that song. Snoop Dogg, no. Somebody had that bit played back on the man. You know how you had the CD player, but you used to put that bit back all the time.
That Dre production, bro. Trying to tell you.
And then at that time, you know, we had when we had got like a little computer, I started burning CDs, bitch. We was some kids like
CD
burning
man.
CDs. What? Yeah. Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Like people usually they used to come to me, my brother, and make a whole little list. I like,
download them bit,
And then at the time, I was either getting money from you, or Pokemon cards, or Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Bro, it's crazy. And it's
Yes,
crazy. We was doing this stuff before today's day where everybody trying to come up with hustle and do, bro. When you think about your childhood and the stuff you did to make money,
yes,
bro, it's like
bro.
I've been that. You know, I've
Been
been
doing that.
that.
Yes, bro.
Been that, man.
So yeah, I was
So
doing that heavy.
yeah, man. So you know, with your artistry and everything. So when was the like next? Well, I could say too, bro. Like on the other side of it, you know, from hip hop, I'm pretty sure your mama used to jam some tunes too, bro. That kind of gave you a whole nother side to your artistry, man. In between,
So before I even really fell in love with hip hop, I was in love with R&B, bro.
yeah,
Like R&B was my shit because just growing up in my house, I grew up in my grandma's house. My grandma, before when I was standing in my grandma's house, everybody lived at my whole family. My mom's them, my
yeah,
auntie had 4 boys, and I had my gramps in that bitch. Old heads, a lot of old heads. So all you
yeah,
heard in there was not a 4.5, 70 shit, Luther
yeah,
Vandross,
yeah,
a lot of Anita Baker, fucking a lot of that shit. Sam Cooke, a lot of that shit. So at that time, I loved it, but you used to get tired of it because hip hop was kind of coming on the scene. We was
yeah,
that new age
yeah,
generation. And I used to
yeah.
tell my grandma, like, "Grandma, put some hip hop on." My grandma was like, "I ain't finna cut that bullshit ass
Mm.
music on. We finna jam this
Hey,
soul music."
I'm
And
talking
then
about,
like this was around the time Soul Train was still coming on the air.
oh yeah,
So yeah, we used to watch Soul Train and shit, and you listen to all all those slow jams on Soul Train, bitch. That's about this before 106 and Park, or all that shit. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Yeah,
And
cause
my
BET really ain't take out really to the early
yeah,
2000s, bro. You know
mm-hmm,
what I
mm-hmm.
mean?
And
But yeah,
my mom's favorite singer was like Anita Baker and Aretha Franklin and
ooh,
Patti
yeah,
LaBelle. My mama loves some
yeah,
Patti LaBelle. Like, oh shit, that was her favorite singer, Patti LaBelle.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now we gotta touch on the musical background, man, because you know, in the level of artistry, when you growing and stuff, you start hearing sounds first. You know what I mean? Before you even do anything, you know, you hearing the vocals. You ain't even necessarily gotta be in band to really understand music, because you
Yeah,
just listening to a lot of frequencies, a lot of sounds. You can hear a lot of different pitches and tones and all them different notes and stuff. You know what I mean? But nah, it's definitely a good feeling, man. But so all right, so we talking from the ground up. Then, you know, teenage years come around, middle school, we talking about the D Money demeanor. Where did that even start at, man? Because it was D Money, it was SlieLyfe, and then we talking to JA Khaldun today. But we need to give the folk, man. We need to go some layers up under. You know what I mean? I feel like you got the Kanye West thick jacket on right now, but we gotta take the layers down a little bit,
hey
bro. You know
there,
what I mean? We gotta get all the way
yeah.
down to the tank top with it. You
So
know what I mean?
you saying where D Money came from and shit? Like,
Yeah, where the D Money era, man.
so
You know
D
what I
Money
mean?
was what D Money was my first ever rap name. Like
Yeah,
from like the age of 10
yeah,
all the way up to like fucking damn near high school type shit. Yeah, in
yeah,
high school, D Money.
yeah.
So yeah,
Who is D Money? You know what I mean?
man.
Who is D Money? You know what I mean?
D Money was a fucking young knucklehead, bro. He was just like young knucklehead, And as I progressed from like elementary on, from middle school to high
Mhm.
school, just got worse.
He was in his final stages of
Yeah,
Evolved, Dragon Ball, Super Saiyan.
yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, man.
D Money was like Super Saiyan 1 type shit, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
You know what I mean? I really fell in love with D Money when I got in high school because from like I said, I've been doing that shit since I was 10, bro. So I got better with my
Mhm.
artistry. And even though we went to the same fucking elementary school, bro, like by the
Yeah,
time me and you bumped into each other in fucking high school, D Money was already certified. You
yeah.
know what I mean? I had relocated to Texas Avenue my freshman year.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Moved from Richmond Heights. Rosemont back to Richmond Heights to Texas Ave. And Texas Ave is where I really, really jumped off the porch.
Yeah.
When I mean jumped off the porch, I was really out there in the streets doing stupid shit. You know what I'm talking about? Just doing
I
the
mean,
dumbest shit.
that's just adolescent behavior. We used to be in outside anyways. You know what I mean? A lot of
Yeah.
these kids, you gotta drag their ass out the front door.
Dragging.
Like, damn, Go get a smell the fresh air outside. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
the ad was so lit, bro. Like every apartment complex, you seen kids out there playing football, bro. We used to literally,
Mhm.
we had like a football league going around in Texas Avenue where neighborhoods versus neighborhoods. We used to
Mhm.
literally go to each neighborhood and play their best people in the neighborhood in football.
Mhm.
G shit, grown people. I'm talking about. I'm
Yeah, that's what was
14.
going
I'm
on.
14 playing against 16, 17, 18-year-old jits out there, 19-year-old people they ain't even in high school. We out there playing football. You
Mhm.
feel me? Out there hitting it.
Them the neighborhood guys. Ain't no age,
Yeah.
ain't no age limit
Man.
on that. Man. You
I'm
go,
talking about
hey.
hitting people. Like you get rocked. You going right through a motherfucking window.
I
Like for
done,
real, bro. Like getting
yeah,
hit to the AC units type shit, bro. We was out there
yeah,
playing sandlot football for real.
yeah. I
Getting in
know them
fights.
days.
All
Know them
type of
days,
shit, but at the
man.
end of the day, it wasn't never no sideways shit where like, oh, you feel some type of way about somebody. Oh,
Yeah.
let me go get a gun and shoot this.
Yeah,
Nah, we
nah,
used to bump that out.
people done got hurt too, you know what I mean? But that just
Yeah.
come with the saying, like
If
you
you
go
had an
out
issue, we used to stop the game and we let them
there,
them boys bump that shit out, get
yeah,
it off their chest, and get right back to
yeah,
playing football, bro. That's how I
yeah,
was back in the days, bro. Straight
yeah,
up.
shit, basketball, same way.
Yeah.
Everything well around it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like school is a way like that too, because you mean to tell me we going to the same school for 5 years. Ain't nobody gonna have no pressure built up, bro.
Yeah. But you know, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro, because at that time, bro, I still had rapping in my soul, bro. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But I ain't really get back to rapping until like me and you bump heads in high school, bro. I forgot what fucking grade I was in. What was I? What was it? 11th grade?
Yeah, yeah,
I think
because
I was
I
in
was in
11th
10th.
grade.
I had been 10th.
Yeah. So I ain't
I don't
take
even. I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie. I don't even remember how it even came up, bro. About music, bro. Can't remember. Be
yeah,
honest. I don't even remember. I just remember you say, "Yeah, bro. I drop. I do music, bro. I drop a
yeah.
couple projects and shit." I say, "Yeah, I fuck it, bro."
I ain't start recording music again until like my junior year. We was throughout when we went on our little run. And for the people that don't
Yeah.
know, in high school, we was them guys that every pep rally we was performing. We was had the shit like lit, bro. We was the party starters at school. You know what I mean? Like we was them guys. You know, the principal literally used to come up, pull us out of class, like, hey, look, we finna have a pep rally this Friday. We want y'all to perform, put something together. You know what I'm saying? For the FCAT, or you know what I'm saying? We finna have an FCAT
Mhm.
rally, put something together. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. And cause we
Yeah.
was some cats that like, brought that energy to the school, bro. And everybody remembered us for doing shit like that, bro. Like literally, like we had like a group of us where we either performing, like we dancing, you know what I'm saying, pop locking and all that type of shit, or we were just
Yeah,
rapping, you know
yeah.
what I'm talking
People out
about?
there
Like,
be doing a little bit of everything.
yes, bro. And everybody that was gravitating to us, bro, because we was like them cool cats on the campus, bro. Like, for real, for real. You know how like a lot of people was like, yeah, I was popular in high school. Like, nah, nigga, I was really popular, nigga. Like, it was no bullshit. We was some guys on campus, goddamn, you know.
Shit, I was probably like on the end of the Jacksons, bro. I used to be so like in the background, you feel me? Cause
Yeah,
it'd be like situation where, I come across some people be like, damn, but them boys, you wet. You know what I'm saying? I be like, damn,
everybody.
too much juice going on, man. You know what I mean?
Cause everybody I was with, bro, we was either like we was jocks, bro. We played for the football team, varsity basketball, varsity track. So we was some guys in school, bro. That's just what it was, dog. And we love music. That's what it was, dog. And
Yeah,
once we linked back up, when we started recording every other day at your crib, bro, we was doing magic, bro. We had a
yeah.
hit song in high school called "I Stunt." Everybody, dog, bro. We was so lit. We used to have our own TV state, like it was called LRG
Oh
TV.
yeah,
We used to walk around campus with a camcorder, recording all
recording
type of shit,
everything,
right?
bro.
Everything we did, every performance we did
Hey,
at
we
school.
was them guys. We was them guys. What they be doing now? We was influencers back then, bro. We was
Yes,
doing that shit
bro.
for real.
Putting that bitch on MySpace. Remember back then? I don't know if y'all know. I don't know if y'all remember MySpace.
Yeah, throw y'all back for
Yeah,
real.
bro. But yeah, we had our own little channel on MySpace, LRG TV, bro. A
Everybody
lot of
tap
that
in.
shit viewed up, boy. We had that bitch lit, bro.
They had to take all our memories, dog, but you can't take the memories from the goddamn mental, bro. That shit
Yeah,
there. You know
dog. I wish they
what
still had that shit up on MySpace, dog. I would have, man, put something together with that, dog. For real, for real.
Yeah,
So,
man. But like I say, I know D Money in that era, man, and it's just like to see the transformation of where you at now, bro. Even from SlieLyfe, you know, from D Money to SlieLyfe, that was a hit. Like it was just like, bro, like whole different type of level. It's like, and then to prepare the JA Khaldun on the spiritual level, bro. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get that with them
yeah,
folk, man. We gonna hit that, man. So uh yeah, so high school, you know what I'm saying? A lot of music recorded. So can you remember like at least like some of your songs off your head from the D Money era, bro? You ain't even gotta say no lyrics. You just be like, yeah, I remember I was rocking with that verse or that record. I kind of do remember that a little bit.
Oh,
It
okay.
was so much music recorded back then, so I
So
ain't gonna need to hold you to it.
I know you remember that song we did. It was called "Jugging on Them Hoes."
Yeah,
We did that
yeah,
little shit. That shit was cool. But like I
yeah,
told you earlier, we had a song called "I Stunt." That shit was
yeah.
cool. Oh, you remember that song we had? Because but we used to make up our own lingo, bro. We used to walk around school. We had a song called "Añon," but way
Mm.
before fucking Soldier Boy came out with all that crazy
Oh,
shit,
that
bro.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah.
Like but way before that, yeah, bitch, yeah. Like way before that shit, bro. We was
Mm-hmm.
had a little a saying around school. It was like "Añon." It was just basically just like shooing bitches, like you know what I'm saying. Like it was just funny. But we made a song called that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I had a lot of songs. It's I don't
Yeah,
forgot the names.
it's
So
a lot during that era, man. We talking a decade ago, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
yeah, man. So when did you start to feel, you know what I mean, when you was like, all right, D Money, I gotta put D Money up, man. Sometimes he like Buddy Love, but I gotta start taking hey, I gotta start taking this potion because they're posting addicting. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, man.
when you finally hung the jersey D Money up in the closet, when did you rebrand yourself with SlieLyfe, man? When did you be like
Uh,
was like, oh, all right, like
so
where was you at in your pocket of the music too when SlieLyfe came about? Do you
so
remember?
so I mean, SlieLyfe wasn't born actually, bro. It was Young Sly. Young Sly came upon.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's yeah. I done skipped the era. I done skipped the era. We
Yeah,
talking about four
yeah.
different artists, bro.
Yeah, it was actually Young Sly, and
Yeah,
I hung the jersey up for D Money like literally in '09 after I graduated.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
you remember when I had moved over there to North Lane right after I
yeah.
graduated,
That was
and
Young Sly.
I used to be cooking up. Remember, I used to be cooking up on the computer, just dropping songs
Yeah,
on MySpace heavy like
yeah,
crazy, dog.
yeah,
And then me and Sham did that little thing and shit. That's when Young Sly was born right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
literally, bro. Because I was like, damn, I ain't in high school no more, bro. I gotta make this transition. And
Mm-hmm.
Young Sly just came on, bro. It was just like, yeah, this me, cuz. So
I
yeah.
so with Young Sly, man. So for D Money, the Young Sly, what's the trend? What's the transition in the music though? Like, what was the pocket D Money was in, and what Young Sly was hitting on? Like, was Young Sly the like? Because you said in the adolescent age of 10, D Money was born. So you felt like with Young Sly, you felt like,
I'm
all right,
grown.
bro, I got this. I done perfected what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know how to
Yeah.
write the chords. I know how to do. I'm lit now.
I'm
Pretty much.
18. I'm
Yeah.
18 now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So, I had to make
yeah,
that transition. I say, shit, I'm a young man now, dog. Like,
yeah,
it's time to be on some other shit, bro. And this is
yeah.
around the time when Wayne and Gucci was like crazy on that mixtape era.
Oh man, you throw me back because by the time we was dropping music then, oh man, we
Boy,
was hitting Travis Porter for Travis Porter, or at the same time Travis Porter was doing that
Travis
thing.
Porter was lit. Fuck yeah, because that's when they came out, that black boy
Yeah,
swag type
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Travis Porter was lit. I
yeah,
literally I had my locks, my senior year, right before my senior year, my
mm-hmm.
senior pictures, I got my locks, but then I cut them off. And then I was rocking a little, the mohawk my whole
Yeah,
senior
Fro
year.
House.
Frohawk just because of Travis Porter, bro. Like they had that whole Mohawk era going on, bro.
Yeah. I
That shit
respect
was
them,
lit.
boy. They movement with straight vibes, you know what I mean? That's why it's like I salute their music, cause bro, it ain't music still was lit. You know what I mean? It was still lit, you know. So at the time of I say that because we talk about what music is now, but we gonna touch on that when we get to JA Khaldun, because you know I feel like JA Khaldun is the one that's welding the rap game. You know what I mean? It's just fixing what people felt like couldn't be fixed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not just putting bandages on something, you know what I mean? It's like really repairing it, you know what I'm saying? Repairing the rap game for real. Repair man on that motherfucker. But so with Young Sly, man, can you remember some of the records with Young Sly? Like, you know what I'm saying? And during that time, I more so remember Young Sly freestyling his music. He was in his pocket, freestyling heavy.
You remember that song off that G shit song called "Fuck That Shit"?
Okay.
You remember that song off that Weber song G shit? I called it "Fuck That Shit."
Yeah.
I was on there. I had that. Damn.
We done recorded so many joints too. I'm trying to remember. I know you did. I know you redid that. You went back. You doubled back and went and did that. Off that Fly, that Stay Fly. You revamped that.
Yeah, I did. That shit was hard, bro. I like that song, low key.
Yeah.
You remember that song? Never Dolo.
Dolo.
Never Dolo.
Never Dolo. Never
That's
Dolo.
Dolo. Yeah, like we was on that bit heavy. Yeah, that's when that shit was cool.
Yeah.
I had to get off that Gucci fourth quarter.
Oh man, that was my favorite record from Young Sly. One of them.
That shit was a
it was smooth, man.
What's that other song, bro? By Gucci. He was like, fuck, it was an anthem.
We did 60 minutes, I remember. We did 60 minutes.
Oh man. That was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, I like that. And then we did Pocket Full of Money record.
Oh, that shit was cool, bro. Yeah. Pocket Full of Money. And we did that banana boat shit.
Yeah,
that shit was dope. Man, that's all Young Sly.
Yeah, I felt like that era, man. Like that's who I was working with the most. I worked with D Money for probably like 2 quarters. You know what I mean? Then when Young Sly came about, man, it was like we was running like a championship games back to back.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
We was jumping like crazy. I had a lot of music on MySpace around that time, bro. I had tape like crazy, right?
Yeah, man, we was definitely running them views up then too, man. Like I say, I originated on MySpace back when D-Boy, all of them was on there, when Soul was on there. Probably like 70. I remember hitting like 70,000 on there, bro.
Yes, bro. On your music list, I had a little Young Sly music page, bro.
Yeah.
Numbers running up, nigga was lit to that shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, we were streaming before they were making money out of the stream.
I'm telling you, bro, when you think about it, bro, like, damn, bro, we was streaming
the rap game for real, man. Like, so that's why it's like the appreciation for hip hop, bro. It runs deeper because we got to experience it on a level where it was more organic, bro, than what's going on now. But so yeah, man. So from the transition from Young Sly to SlieLyfe, man, like, you know what was that? Because you went from D Money to Young Sly and SlieLyfe. Like, so what SlieLyfe? What did how can I say it? What type of upgrade did SlieLyfe get that Young Sly was missing?
So SlieLyfe came upon because I had goddamn, took a little backseat with that rap shit for a little minute.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably took a backseat probably like 3 years.
Yeah.
And then I met my guy, Sus, aka Anti-Coon now, man. I met him at the Winn-Dixie warehouse, bruh, along with my guy Billy. And like I say, my boy Anti-Coon, bro, he was an artist, bro. He was dope as shit, bro. Like on some other shit dope, bro. He just like opened my mind up and gave me that energy to start recording again and doing my thing, because he was such a dope ass artist, bro. And still to this day, bro, I love him for that, because he's just a dope artist and he just really gave me that energy. And he was the type of dude where he was like, you know, when he do his raps, his cadences, bro, he always like make you think about certain shit.
Yeah.
So that's when I kind of started to open my mind. Because before, like I said, I was just freestyle. I was chicken talking, bro. I was just like saying slick shit, some clever ass shit on the beat, trying to be cool. And you know how that shit was. You're a young cat, you trying to be cool and shit. And you talk about robbing, jacking, stealing, doing fuckery on the street you do. And
Yeah, people ain't
dumbass
being
shit.
original. People ain't being original. They just you got followers in the rap game too, bro. To be honest, the same
Yeah.
same as you got people follow trends, as followers in the rap game the same way. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? But it's knowing to be original. When you're an original artist, like how we been original artists, when you start from the ground up and you really like upgrading yourself, man, like you
Yeah.
more original than I just want to jump in the rap game. Like everybody doing it, but I don't know what to talk about, so I'm just talking about the same stuff everybody else doing.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have longevity. Even if you do pop off with one record, because how the game is set up, anybody got it's free game. But it's about staying afloat. You know what I mean? You can't just drop
Yeah.
one record and just not come back with something else. So everybody else gonna be waiting. It's waste. It's pointless. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
man. So
I nigga maybe go in the pocket with that one because he was just like making me think, bro, on some other shit, bro. And I really loved him for that type of shit. And then like I said, he had got my boy Villy back, you know, rapping, Villy went from, Hot Boy to, DeVille. And
yeah,
at that time I'm Sly.
yeah,
SlieLyfe ain't really came upon yet. I dropped the young, I was just Sly.
yeah. You took the
And
young off and just was like,
yeah, I just Sly.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And then like for a lot of people don't know, bro, I go by Sly because I say a lot of shit like I got Tourette's. I be saying shit like I have Tourette's.
mm-hmm.
Meaning my music, bro. I
I
say a lot
mean,
of deep shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And that's why I call myself Sly. And SlieLyfe just basically represent, being a rebel towards society, being a rebel towards, these programs and these spells they have us under. So that's how SlieLyfe came upon because I started like gain more knowledge of the surroundings around me, getting
yeah,
into politics, focusing on what's going on in the world. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Because at that time, like I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. I was like a part of the world. You know what I mean? I was
yeah,
one of those type of followers, just going with the motions and shit. But like
yeah,
I say, just being around people that open your mind up, start getting you to think and start getting you to look into certain shit, bro. Politics and
yeah.
the way the world was going.
I recall you saying, at the time too, you was like, because before everybody was on the level of awakening where everybody is now, as we see on social media, we're talking the year, what, 2016, 17?
Nah, this was 2013, bro.
Okay, 2013. Uh
2014, 13, yeah. 14.
yeah, so when did you drop No More wait, was it No More
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Nice Guy? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So was it that record when you was like, bro, I don't even know if I'm gonna need people ready for this. You just was feeling some type of way that day. Was it that
Uh,
record?
that
Was
was
it
my
that?
coming out. That was my coming out
Yeah,
record, bro.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. You should play that for people. That was my coming out record, though.
Oh
That
yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah. Now we gonna do that, man. But like at that moment when you was even like doing it, like was it your first time like in front of just like I say coming out in the studio just recording the record, not your typical thing?
Yeah, that was on some other shit because, like I say, bro, I was making some dope, cool, little catchy little tunes and shit. But like that right there was my coming out record of me doing the work, researching, looking up the world, looking at politics, studying everything. And I just came off, it was my coming out party with that motherfucker. Like, no pun intended. But it was like, my rebellious mode type shit. And I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. I wrote this song and I stalked my fucking self, bro. And the people around me in my inner circle.
Man, because when you like you say when you in that mode, bro, you cooking up magic and all that. You know the feeling it how it be when you recording, bro. It's like it's some type of energy over you, bro. So I imagine when you walked out of the booth or you finished your verse or you actually ran it back, you was like, damn, dog. You know what I mean? Like at the moment you doing it, but then to hit a finished product, I know you probably like, man, I can't believe I pulled that off just then.
Yeah, bro, because like I said, bro, I wrote it, whatever, and then I went to my guy Precise, you know what I'm saying? The greatest engineer of all times. You know what I'm saying? I went to my guy Precise. Yeah, you know, he over here in the I was gonna say Orlando, but he moved. But he around here in the Orlando area. But I went to his studio, bro, and I dropped it over there, bro, and he just made me sound like a real deal artist. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy, bro. Like, man. So yeah, and my guy Billy was the one that shot the video, man, filmed by Billy. And yeah, man, it was magical.
Nah, I get it, man. So what was the follow-up record, man? After you did that, you just started getting in your bag more to just be like, I got this. You know what I mean? Like what are some of the next records, and when you wrote them records, how you were feeling at the time after you went ahead and conquered that first one? You know what I mean? And No More Mr. Nice Guy, like how were you feeling when you got towards the next record? Basically your hard drive was just booting out, like let me just go on and just say the rest is on my mind right now. I've been holding in.
Nah, it was amazing because after I dropped that record, bro, like I started like low key traveling a lot around the states, man, with my boy Billy, bro. We was like on missions doing a lot of whole type of shit, man. Like really seeing other shit in the world, bro. So you know how you go in different environments and stuff. You start catching new, energies and just living life and all that type of time. But my next record off that No More Mr. Nice Guy was that PSA, bro. That was very powerful.
Yeah. Not real talk.
Featuring my boy Billy, shot by Los 2K6 and Billy. That shit was dope.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I can't pull the No More Mr. Nice Guy up for some reason, but I do got PSA.
Nah, just go to my music page. Just go to slides. Type in SlieLyfe and just go to my playlist on my artist.
Yeah, I'm on there now.
Click playlist on.
Okay, yeah, we here now. We here. So yeah. Oh yeah, it's high, boy. That record high, boy. I had to go through all them hoop loops.
Yeah, so I put all them together on a little playlist, man.
Yeah, for sure. So we gonna get to it, man. This is No More Mr. Nice Guy, filmed by Billy. You know what I mean? Let's get it.
I ain't see this video in a minute. I ain't heard the song.
No, it's always good for that, man. Oh, I ain't perfectly.
Everybody back off. Everybody might get you taught that from school. Everywhere.
That pot sample on there.
You want to be like Trump? Gimme. Push. Step. Crush. That's how it all is, and it's like nobody ever stops. Feel like instead of us just being like slavery's bad, bad white. I mean, all right, let's stop that. And everybody's smart enough to know that. We've been slighted, and we want ours. And I don't mean by like ours, 40 acres in the mule, because we're past that. But we need help.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Say hello to the bad guy. All my niggas anti-cooning everywhere like Wi-Fi. And my homies tied in like shoelace. Fuck being a part of this rat race. I rather just cut to the taste. I had to make my own way. My cousin to that cancer bitch, it made me real careless. Feel like the 10, man, cause it made me real heartless. People say I have to give the gap, but they hating this ridiculous. Practice what you preach, nigga, and stop being a hypocrite. 24 with an old soul, and I got the heart of a lion. It's a K to 12 that knock us off, but it's wrong we start these riots. I do this for the women that selling that pussy on the corner. D-boy selling coke, pills, molly and marijuana. It's a better way. I'm blessed with the flow like Jordan with his fade away. And I just pray that we make it to see better days. The dirty world that we live in. People get jammed up by the system. The devil trying to make me his victim. But I stay praying, Lord knows I ain't slipping. I've been swerving on the roads from rag to riches. And my zodiac a Taurus, so I tend to build some tension. I used to only wanna be the man of my city. Now I'm thinking bigger, trying to be the man of the century. I used to keep the peace out inside. Ain't feeling like heads up for all eyes. I used to be humble, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Feeling like Tony, say hello to the. They tell us what they tell us with these lies. And the government dumb us down, so we forced to get 9 to 5. If you read between the lines, they're finessing us every time. The police supposed to protect their son, but they're killing us all the time. It's a shame a black man got choked out for selling posts. And a white man got a bond after killing 9 black folks. The Simpson predicted 9/11 and Trump running for president. This shit ain't no coincidence. It's script being written. Got the media flexing Hogan. They tell us we bogus. Saudi Biasi throwing exposure. Homie, listen and stay focused. I'm about to explode like the Yellowstone super volcano. I'm Billboard, tough, no dollars for Rango. I'm about to act an anal. They say the end is coming. If it's heaven or hell, I always wonder where I'm going. But until then, it's in the gut is what I'm blowing. My formula is potent. It's the realest shit I've written. The real criminals are suit and tie. They need to be convicted. We need to come together as one nation and take over. America needs some new prescription frames. That's an eye-opener. Hit them with the innocent fatality. It's game over.
Oh man, Bray just dropped that shit. He dropped that shit. Arcade on him, man. Straight Arcade, the Taliban, real. If you ain't here, you heard it, and we just that's just the beginning, man. We ain't even, hey, we gonna build up to it, man. But that was no more just a nice guy, man. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you one thing too, bro. How I knew you was in your pocket, and the two artists was recording 4-minute songs back then. You know what I mean? We were recording 4-minute songs back then, bro. It wasn't no quick. It was like I got something to say. You know what I'm saying? You got 3 verses, 2 choruses on there. Maybe I have a 3rd chorus at the end. You know what I mean? But no, man, definitely, man. That's that No More Mr. Nice Guy. So with SlieLyfe Lane, man, like how long was SlieLyfe existing, bro, before you transformed into JA Khaldun? Like, what was that moment where you was like, all right, I'm on SlieLyfe is on this shit right now, man. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure JA Khaldun and his artistry feel untouchable now. You know what I mean?
Man, dog. JA Khaldun came like 2 years ago, bro. I ain't even about about two with some change.
Yeah. Like during that period though, too, where of course in your journey, you know what I'm saying, as well, you know, but before we gonna handle that before we jump into the spiritual side of it, man. But during SlieLyfe, you know, moment, like was the spirituality starting to, you know, kick in a little more to where you transformed to JA Khaldun? Like,
yeah. So I mean, that was just like I say though, bro. I always been like some woke. I don't like to say woke. That shit trash because that shit like trending. I always been somewhat enlightened, bro. But like from like 2015, that's when like every year I started to get more enlightened, more and more looking at shit, researching certain shit, and it started with like learning thyself, trying to learn who I am and who our people are. And every year it started to get better. Excuse me. But then like in 2016 was the year of like reckoning for me, bro. Like that was one of the worst years of my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. And just like going through the motions I went through with that in my personal life, that kind of really fucking took me to the next level, bro. Like for real. Like
it was like I ain't gonna, you know, I had a hard time, but it's just more like, you know, not bending and not folding, but only propelling yourself more higher, even though the universe trying to pull you lower. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. And then
um,
like 2016 was, like I say, it was a shitty year for me, bro. And I found escapism. Like I escaped through my music. You know what I'm talking about? And I
yeah,
escaped like with like researching a lot, reading a lot of books. Like that's what I was doing.
real talk, man. So, we everything, what I'm saying, like you say, you got to the difficult times, and everything, which, everything that glitter ain't gold, you know what I mean? But at the same time, what was, some of the hardships that, leading up to JA Khaldun, what was like when you prevailed through them hard times, it was like, it's more so like you say, I'm pretty sure JA Khaldun feel untouchable and unbreakable, like can't nothing break, you know what I'm saying, me down, and then just based off what you done went through to get to that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't even be here without all that type of shit, though. You know what I'm saying? That journey, bro. Like I would never be who I am without all the hardships,
Yeah,
the so-called depression. You know what I mean? I don't like to call. I don't believe in depression, but it just going through the motions of life and
yeah,
becoming the man and trying to figure that out and be a father and trying to, you know, get a hold of life. You know what I mean? It was just a lot, bro. Like
yeah,
it was tough. But that type of shit, like I said, man, pressure build like make diamonds type shit. So
that
I
part.
don't take none of that shit back, bro. Like for real.
Yeah. So what keeps, while we transition to JA Khaldun, man? So you get asked this question a lot when it comes to your spirituality, knowing thyself. How do you get out of the information? Like, where does it come from? And like you say, the one thing we always tell people is know thyself. But, on your journey, man, go on and shout out some of your, some of the OGs or things that, enlighten you on your journey to where you start taking the wheel for yourself, in a way. You already taking the wheel for yourself by downloading the information, getting the information, but also doing your own research. You know what I mean? But who are some of
20,
the ones that helped you along the journey, would say, would be one of your
bro,
big influences on
2018 was a big year for me. You know what I mean? I started really like getting more enlightened with my spirituality, like from 2018, 2019. That was like my foundations, and like, you know, the great honorable Dick Gregory, the
Oh man.
OG legendary Dick Gregory. He was everything for me, man. The honorable Bobby Hemmett, uh, Dr. Phil Valentine, um, Dr. Cress Wilson. Francis, she was amazing. She really took my whole knowledge with the psychiatry and the psychology and stuff of what's going on with our people. I'm gonna say Rashad Jamal, bro. He really got me right too. In 2019, Rashad Jamal, like my third, I don't bust the fuck open with him. Um, my guy, Kalai, Kalai opened my eyes up real good too, man. That's a good brother right there, man. And all these people I'm naming, these people are like out here, like are actually help raising the vibration on the planet, waking up the people more to their surroundings and really knowing thyself. So a lot of people ask me, what's the first step of spirituality? And I say, learning thyself, man. You know, learning thyself is the key to everything because, like I say, they stole our identities.
big
So
facts.
your first step of enlightenment is learning your nationality, learning thyself. Like that's the first step to everything because it's going to unlock the keys to everything in this realm.
Big
So
facts.
yeah, I was studying thyself, bro, and that really took me to a whole nother level because I really started looking into like chakras and vibrations and frequencies. Like it always been around us, but I just never paid attention to none of that shit. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, bro. And people like to say like, "Oh, where did JA Khaldun come from, man?" Bro, literally,
Mhm.
bro. I didn't just fucking like literally, bro. Like the ancestors gave me that name, bro. I'm not going to even hold you, bro. I do a lot of meditation. A lot of people will be like, "Yeah, where you get your information from?" I get a lot of downloads from the sun. I of course I did a lot of reading, but the most of my education came from like downloads from the sun and like meditating, bro. Like really, like all my knowledge come from common sense, bro. You know, we've been here before, so just relearning what I already knew. Everything
Yeah.
started to come back like a piece to a big ass puzzle. And it was like, oh shit, oh. Like I had like a lot of aha moments. Like I said, meditating in the sun. You sit your ass out there in that sun, or go outside and ground your feet, plant your feet to the earth. You start getting information. And all you gotta do is listen. A lot of us don't listen to our surroundings. We don't listen to nature. We don't fucking listen. We just like to talk. So I just sat my ass down and listened to certain shit. Tapping back into to my our nature, man. That's just how I was, bro. And like I move on a lot of common sense. Common sense ain't common no more,
Yeah.
you
Real
know.
talk.
And then JA Khaldun, bro, it just, it basically means immortal God. You know, Khaldun means immortal. Ja means God. So it's like immortal God. And that's all we all are, man. We immortals. How is that? Because we never die, bro. People just so focused on this outer shell. Like we literally made this skin and we worship the skin as a god. Like we look at people's skins and that's like our gods these days. Like these bodies ain't shit but a vehicle. Yeah, when you get a car, you want to, take care of your vehicle. You want to wash your car. For men, we like to put new rims on our car, keep the bitch clean and vacuum out. And you got to do that to your body. You got to put the right
Real
shit in
talk.
there. You just won't pull up to the gas station and go in a gas station to put soda in your goddamn gas tank. The goddamn car ain't gonna start. You ain't gonna pull up to the gas pump and put the wrong gas in there because the goddamn car ain't gonna motherfucking move. You gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? And we don't do that to the body. We don't focus on the body. This is just a near vehicle. You know, if people really realize who the fuck they are, they'll probably get freaked out because, like I said, we souls, bro. Like we multi-dimensional beings just having a human experience. So everything you look around, that's why I call people of my copper, reflections, because we are reflections of each other. We're just having a human experience. You know what I mean? Source created the plane that we on, which is Mother Earth. Mother Earth, think about it. We living inside Mother Earth. We like the cells, the micro mini cells in the Mother Earth. Mother Earth is right now being polluted by a lot of fuckery from the inorganic ones. They polluting the air,
shooting
food,
this, shooting
soil.
this, shooting the shit out of shit in the air, energy
Yeah,
in that, man. Come
yeah,
on,
we
bro.
breathing in metals. So like it's right. We like fucking parasites rotting the planet Earth from within. Think about that shit. Now, your body that we walking around in, we got 150 trillion cells inside of our bodies. Give you an example. Everybody's seen the movie Osmosis Jones, where you have all those cells in the body, and they just
Inside them, yeah, that was a good ass, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and they move around, bro. Like it's they live their life. Your cells are like mini humanoids. They're mini humans. And they walk around, they do what they do. Your cells actually take shits. That's how you shit. You have bowel movements because your cells in your body. So you must focus on what you're putting into your body. So if you're walking around putting animal waste in your body, you basically just treating your body like a fucking graveyard, putting in nothing but dead animals in that motherfucker. Every time you eat, you having communion with your God self. So it's like I'm sitting at the table feeding my God self nothing but dead cells, drinking cow milk, pus. And that's crazy. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be eating fruits and vegetables because that's the type of anatomy that we got. We don't have the same anatomy as a carnivore that goes around eating meat. You can't eat meat raw. What you gotta do? You gotta cook it. You gotta break it down, cook it, and then we so-called black folks ain't no motherfucking body out here eating raw chicken. Nobody. What you do when you get your chicken? You motherfucking clean it or whatever you do. What you do? You put it on the skillet, put some oil on that motherfucker. But before you put it on the in the skillet, what you doing? Putting herbs on it. You seasoning salts. You ain't just putting that bitch. You ain't just raw dogging that bitch. God damn it. You putting herbs and plants on your chickens and your beef and your pork. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Because that's
yeah.
what you really eating. That's the taste. That's where the taste come from. Ain't nobody. Everybody just think we walking around here. Oh, I gotta get my proteins. You're not eating proteins when you eating meat. Why is that? Because that cow that's eating that grass, right? People think, oh, the cow eat the grass, and that's how I get the protein. No. Once the cow eat the protein, that cow digest that protein and extract all the proteins
It
from
go to waste.
the grass, and they go away. So when you kill that cow, because we ain't doing the shit.
Mhm.
When they chop up and kill the cow, then they serve you beef and shit, right? You're eating broke down proteins that ain't proteins, my boy. That's not real proteins, man. You're literally just eating fucking, amino acids. Amino acids is basically like every time you eat, you're building up your DNA structures. So if I'm eating waste, I'm diluting and breaking down my DNA structures. That's why a lot of us can't tap in the source and do a lot of tapping in because we're so clogged up. Our pineal gland is clogged up. We gotta decalcify that shit. Stop drinking milk. And a lot of us, first thing in the morning, you put poison in your body. How? Because you're putting deodorant on your armpits. It got fluoride in it. Then you go to that faucet, brushing your teeth with fluoride toothpaste. Then you rinse your mouth out with that fluoride water. Fluoride is one of the deadliest toxins in the world, literally. And we don't even know. We poison ourselves every morning on the house. That ain't even half of it. The shit you eating on the regular. I literally stopped eating animals for the last 2 years, dude. And I've been lovely. Like, what I mean? It's been a journey and just disciplining yourself with a lot of shit. And I actually just stopped smoking, 2 months ago now. So disciplining myself off of marijuana, I've been able to think clear as day, actually remembering my dreams every night. I'm having 3 to 4 different type of dreams every night, remembering everything. Like you gotta really have discipline with yourself. And yeah, man, you have one discipline in one area, you can really like move to the next thing and have discipline in another area in your life. But like I get it though, a lot of us don't want to give up the animals. People just think, what I'm gonna eat and this and that. There's a lot of things out there to eat. You know what I mean? But my thing is with people, I would tell people to fast. Start fasting. People so used to eating 3 square meals a day. You know what I'm saying? You off your circadian rhythm already because you're eating 3 meals a day. That's too much fucking food. The digestive system, you still digesting some goddamn food from 3 months ago still. It's too much. You so backed up. And a lot of people walk around this bitch constipated like a bitch. And you wonder why people be mad and upset. Then you eating meat. That's right. That's gonna lower your vibration because goddamn it, you eating dead animal cells. That animal done went through so much bullshit before they died. So all that energy that cow had, that chicken had before it got slaughtered, and you eating that shit, you just eating all that energy. They ain't doing nothing to your vibration, but keeping it at your lowest vibration. The whole point, yo, is to basically get back to your God self. And how you do that, you gotta conquer your lower self. Your lower self, that's your devil. Your lower chakra from the root chakra. That's why people men walk around here thinking what they dig. They move off they dig. You know what I mean? Because you're at your low vibrations. You gotta be very mindful of what you're doing, man. And spirituality is this journey, bro. But I mean, it's everything, man. That shit is very. You get a lot of peace with it, man. Like every day, you learning something new. I know it's a lot to take in, and people look at me like I'm crazy sometimes. They like, I don't know how you just stop eating meat. They be so stuck on like not eating meat, bro. Like it's the craziest shit. When I used to eat meat, my shit was chicken. I ate chicken 4 times a week, bro. Chicken, 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 chicken. I wasn't really a beef type of guy to eat burgers. I never ate pork like that. Here and there, I ate ribs here and there. That wasn't really no pork type of guy. But it's a lot to take in. I know, people. You got to do the work. Yeah.
Hey, but like anything in life, man. I mean, you answered a lot what I was finna say, but man, like anything in life, man. If you want to do the work and put it in, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be challenging. You know what I'm saying? Discipline comes with exactly what it means. Discipline. If you want to stop yourself from doing something, like you said, it's the difference between want and need. If you know you need it, you're gonna do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That ain't even no excuse. You know what I'm saying? If you need it, you're gonna make time for it, you're gonna get it done. You know, you're gonna have to go through your little withdrawals, your fasting. When I start trying to eat healthy and get right and on my fitness journey, bro, I felt like I was going through the worst type of withdrawal. You would thought I was using meth and everything, bro. I was licking, boy. I was boy hurt, bro. Sitting there thinking like, bro, I'm hungry than the bit, boy. I'm feeling weird. I say my body ain't used to not having certain things, you know. But as I went along the way, started digesting more fruits, paying attention to my nutrition, what I'm putting in my body, looking at the back of the ingredients, like real deal.
It's
Like,
crazy though you said that because I was watching the Dick Gregory documentary last night. The one it's
mm,
called The One and Only Dick Gregory, bro. If you ain't ever seen it, man, I advise you to go check that out.
right,
I done seen shit I didn't even know about Dick Gregory, bro. The man was so awesome. This man, around the time they was going, like we was in war with Vietnam,
yeah,
man went on a 2-year fasting, bro. The man dropped. He was like 230 all the way down to 100 pounds. The man, all he was doing, he was literally everywhere he traveled, he had like a juicer. He was just juicing his fruits
mm-hmm.
and shit, eating fruits, fucking taking his herbs, learning new shit, like, you know, coming across herbalists and shit. The man used to smoke like 4 packs of cigarettes every day. Because think about it, he was born in 1932. So back in
Yeah.
those times,
Them cigarettes, boy, they be up
yeah. So back in
blowing
those
back.
times, it was cool to smoke. You can smoke cigarettes anywhere. You could be on the plane, smoke cigarettes. You could be
Mm-hmm.
inside a restaurant, smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
So everybody was smoking cigarettes back in them times. He was smoking like 4 packs of cigarettes a day. But around like when we had went to war with Vietnam, like I said, he went on a 2-year fast, and like everybody that was following him went to fucking with him, bro. And he actually started like this program called Bahamian Diet, and he was
Mm-hmm.
helping people change their diet because America is the most unhealthiest country. And he was
Big
helping
fact.
people. He had camps helping people eat right, exercise right, all type of shit. And this is Dick Gregory, bro. He's this man's just fucking comedian / activist, and he really took that job on. And he used to actually. You remember in the movie Forrest Gump, where Forrest Gump was doing the little marathon around the world running?
Yeah.
But Dick Gregory did that shit. They took that shit from Dick Gregory. That whole shit when Forrest Gump was running around the world,
I believe.
they was asking why he was running for. He was like, I don't even know. I'm just doing it. But Dick Gregory he did that shit for real time.
I believe it. They use
Yes,
it.
bro.
They use it not as creative with their stuff. They always take it from something, bro. So it's not.
Yes, bro. The
Well,
man was like amazing. I was just like, damn, that shit deep, bro.
I
Like,
look and unapologetic, but he ain't care how his delivery. He give you the truth, bro. Like you say, people hate the truth but love the lies, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just one of them time periods we living in now where it's like, you a truth teller, so I feel like you a liar to me. Why you lying to me? It's the most weirdest thing. It's backwards, right? I should be mad at you if you lie to me. But if you tell me the truth, I'm mad at you because you told me the truth.
see, nah, people claim they hate liars, but when you tell them the truth, they hate truth tellers. And let's clear this up, bro. It's no such thing as your truth, my truth, his truth. It's one fucking truth. It's no
Yeah,
such
truth.
thing as my truth, your truth. It's one universal truth.
Yeah, truth and the fact, the two different things as well. The truth override the fact. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
All day. You know what
So
I'm saying? And a lot of people, the truth is a hard pill to swallow, and I get it. It's going against a lot of people programming. It was a lot of shit I had to challenge my own programming with. I got in my emotions at the time when I was cracking the code to the matrix.
yeah,
It
yeah.
sucks because it's going to crack your foundation.
It's part of the process. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But so we got the spiritual side of JA Khaldun, so let's talk about JA Khaldun and the music. Like, what should we expect? You know what I'm saying? Because matter of fact, man, let me pull up another video while we at it. But meanwhile, man, like, what's to expect from JA Khaldun's music? Because we kind of went through all the different eras, you know, the transitions, man. Like, so what's JA Khaldun's purpose and where is he at right now with his music? You know what I'm saying? Being that you're still active, that you've been growing a lot with your music, like, what can every listener expect to get, you know what I'm saying, look forward to as well?
Man, JA Khaldun, that God, bro. And all I'm doing is like I said, just continue, you know, enlightening and informing and raising a vibration on the planet. My thing is to help people crack the matrix, bro. Help them realize who they are. You know what I mean? A lot of people, either on my social media platforms, they like to ask me a lot of questions. I hit them with something, but at the end of the day, I always tell them like, "Yo, the real answers it lies within. Go within self. Sit with self. Meditate. Go in the sun. Get into nature. You know what I mean? And it's hard for a lot of people because a lot of us walk around here not trusting ourselves, bro. And the reason being we don't do that because we have made a lot of the decisions, bad decisions in our lifetime. Whether I ended up getting in relationships, picking the wrong person to be in a relationship with, got my heart broke, all type of shit. So you start to get jaded. When you start to get jaded, you start not trusting yourself. And when you don't trust yourself, you don't trust people around. So you got to start getting back to loving yourself, really getting to know yourself, so you can sit with thyself. When you get these messages, man, dog, it's everything, man. You just got to really get to it, man. Get back to common sense, because common sense is gonna be the answer to all, like everything. I promise you. And it starts by like I say, raising that vibration. You know, be disciplined on what you eating, man. Go on a 30-day fasting. You know, when you're on this 30-day fasting, drink fucking 12 gallons of water per day. Get a juicer. Get some fruits with seeds in it and start juicing. Drink these shits, bro. Drink these H3O2s. You know what I'm saying? That's how H3O2s is basically, you know, fruit juice. And you get fruit juice by juicing the seed fruits. You start to get, like you say, bro, when you start, you know, making your transitions, dog, people get them hungry headaches and you start feeling a little lightheaded. That's
But
simply your
yeah,
body.
you feel like your damn stomach tying up in the damn bow tie, bro.
Yeah.
You got the damn tie with your stomach, bro.
Yeah, no pain, no gain sometimes. And that's basically
Exactly.
your frequency is changing from the being low and it's raising. So you start getting like, you know, but like I say, every day it gets better though. Like when you eat solid foods, make sure you just eating fruits and veggies, bro. That shit fool you up, bro. And people like to say, oh, fruits got a lot of sugar in it. No, that's natural sugar. Don't worry about, oh, it's too sweet. I can't eat a lot of sweet. No.
It's not nothing
Sugar.
it's not nothing that's been contaminated with. It's not, like you say, natural. Like it ain't
Yeah.
been it ain't no it tastes like this or artificial or, you know, drained out the fruit and putting something else.
Yeah.
But
And
yeah.
I'm in the part of my life where I'm starting to like, you know, want to grow my own fruits and shit. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
get back
everybody
to
should be on that type of move right now because, like you say, everything is starting to get not so organic with everything. I
yeah.
say from the time we were growing up, bro, it was more organic situations and with people and everything going on, bro, around us. Now everything's so diluted, bro. It's like you say, they say you start off, you know what I mean? Then when you end up at the top, you know, you feel like you're lonely, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything done diluted out.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But yeah, let me just shut up PSA since we was talking about that too, man. But now, man, bro, I'm gonna let you know, brother, be real as a brother, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm proud of the you know, the transition to see as well, bro. You influenced me a lot, bro, in a way, you know what I'm saying, to better myself in situations. You know, each one teach one,
Yeah,
you
man.
know. And like I say, your level of artistry, that's why I was glad to, you know, tap in on everything. So let people know, like, you know, if they never heard, you know, JA Khaldun or no SlieLyfe, they got to hear about D Money. They got to hear about Sly. They got to hear the different transitions of the artistry. They got to hear the personal side of it. So it ain't no need to guess. You know what I'm saying? Just run it right back, run it back. You know what I'm saying? You'll get more understanding of what's going on, man. Because at the end of the day, you know, where we at now, you know, as men, we know that we are the indigenous people. You know, it's a lot of not organic things going on right now. So you would not want to be tapped in with self at a time like this, because you're going to end up being inorganic. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to find organic, bro. Like you say, down to the fruits, bro. There's no reason why we shouldn't have seeded fruit. But when I was growing up, I could remember everything having seeds in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everything.
Crazy, man.
Hey, before you get to the next video, bro, drop that sponsor on them, bro.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the sponsor. Right, quick, man. We're gonna shout out to BOAMEDCB on Instagram. That's at BOAMEDCB on Instagram. Our 40 acres in the mule, black-owned cryptocurrency, indigenous currency. For those who don't know, make sure y'all head over to BOAMEDCB on Instagram. Make sure you follow. Go check them out. Click the link in the bio. It's the centralized banking system for our people. You know. So make sure you head over to the Instagram, check them out, shoot them a message. You got any questions and whatnot. But that's BOAMEDCB on Instagram. Yeah, and the Underdawg podcast, we been getting the exclusive. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna get too much of it, but being that we able to make time for it, you know what I mean? You're gonna get the real deal, Holyfield, or what, who you getting these downloads from, what's going on, you know what I mean? You understand that everything is a process. You know, things don't just start off like that. But when you see the finished product, when you getting this information and you're getting enlightened by people, you know, you understand they come up. Just like we could look at Malcolm X, man, you know, the know it's come up to where he was in the beginning, the way he ended off at. It's all about where you end off and what stain you leave behind, you know, like, for real.
And shout out to the Series Network as well, man.
Mm-hmm.
All day, every day. Make sure y'all go to every platform. We got the Underdawg's EP on every platform out right now.
Yeah.
Good live music.
Reloaded in the works. You know what I mean? We got that reloaded coming soon. You know what I mean? It's finna be something for real. Yes, we're finna give a whole new spin as always. Plenty of versatility over here. But yeah, man, this is PSA. Filmed by Villy.
Los 2K6 too as well.
Mm-hmm. Featuring TJ What the Fuck, Villy, and JA Khaldun, SlieLyfe, aka 9Ether Nation. Wake up.
That throwback right here, dog.
Everywhere I go, it's contagious around the globe. Crackers killing niggas, Arabs buying up the stores. Wake up, be conscious. Wake up, be conscious. Man, they created the money system to keep us in bondage. Man, take this how you want it. To the motherland, I'm paying bad homage. Wake up, be conscious. Wake up, be conscious. I'ma take a knee like Kaepernick and fall back. Ain't no justice for all, and you know that. Going against the grain. grain, ready for combat. I ain't Republican nor Democrat. Trump and all things out of whack. Before martial law, you better get scrapped. They poison us, and that's the fact. Chemical warfare, the B is at. I'm here and new and reincarnated. So all the dribble ain't no pump faking. Another PSA is on the right all day. So I ain't rapping, I'm just illustrating. Police are announced, let me kick the scroser. So these folks get the bigger picture. Cause I keep these scrap for these creepers. Cause I don't put trust in these people. Everywhere I go, it's contagious around the globe. Crackers killing niggas, Arabs buying up the stoves. Wake up, be conscious. Wake up, be conscious. Man, they created a money system to keep us in bondage. Man, take this how you want it. To the motherland, I'm paying bad homage. Wake up, be conscious. Wake up, be conscious.
Good evening. This is Stanley Williams reporting live on the crime scene where an African-American male has been shot dead. No suspects have been apprehended just yet, but right now the authorities are working on the case. And that is all. Back to you, Walter, at petition.
PSA, I don't do interviews with shit that be sorry for. What did you crying for? Is it because I offended you? I tried to be humble, tried to settle down, but the system wasn't showing no gratitude. Spent 26 years adjusting my attitude. I was low, had to increase my altitude. Say they want answers, feels like a cancer. You telling the truth, they get more mad at you. Ay, the internet media driven, they send us to prison, controlling the youth. Ay, I ain't rocking no suit, but I'm still on my business, man. I want residuals. You can chase bitches, man, just cause your skin so light don't prove your innocence. PSA.
Hey, stop. Stop. Turn around. Turn the fuck around right now. Hands on the fucking fence. Shut up.
Come on, man. What the fuck, officer?
On the ground.
All right,
on the fucking ground.
Okay. I'm turning. On
the
fucking ground.
Here I go, it's contagious around the globe. Crackers killing niggas, Arabs buying up the stoves. Wake up, be conscious. Wake up, be conscious. Man, they created a money system to keep us in bondage. Man, take this how you want it. To the motherland, I'm paying bad homage. Wake up, be conscious. Wake up, be conscious.
Man, I forgot how hard this video was, dog. Damn,
Bro.
dog.
There we go.
Dope, bro. Like, man.
Yeah, that's a classic, bro. That shit definitely gonna always be, man. Like, hey, hard, man. That was an Underdawg exclusive, man. Throwback. PSA. Filmed by Billy Lowe's 2K6. You know what I mean? Man, but I say, man, we really went through the journey. I feel like, bro, it's a lot, bro, still that can be said, you know what I mean? But I feel like we covered the importance, man, you know what I mean? Just for a person, you know what I'm saying, to get the breakdown. Because when we coming like we coming, you understand how we coming, you know? But
all day, every day, bro.
Yeah, man. So I'm going to give you the same play like everybody get, man. You know, last but not least, brother. You know what I'm saying? What does being an underdog mean to you when you hear the word underdog?
Shit, when I hear the word underdog, man, that means like a motherfucker that's hungry, bro. You know what I mean? A motherfucker that's gonna keep grinding to get where he need to get at. A person that's gonna, even when he gets to where he feel like he want to be at, bro, he gonna remain hungry. No matter what, he gonna persevere through all the obstacles and get it done. That's an underdog.
Man, you got it, man. On the Underdawg podcast from the host himself, JA Khaldun, 9 Ether Nation, man. Like I say, brother, man, you know, it was an honor for me to be on the other side of it and just, you know, play the fence, man. I done heard something that I ain't even know. You feel? I told you it's gonna be like that. You know what I mean? But man, I'm looking forward for the more music we gonna get done together, man. I'm looking forward for the journey of growth, man. Everything, you know what I mean? Been rocking out, man, for a while now, you know, and all I can see is everything keep going up, man. You know how we do it, bro.
For everybody that you know want to tune in with me on IG, man, you want to get enlightened, informed, and continue raising your vibration, man. Check me out on IG at SlieEther Nation. For all my music and all my videos, go to YouTube, type in SlieLyfe. That's my music page on YouTube. You get all my music and my videos, man. Check your boy out.
Yeah, my boy got the link tree in the bio so you can get everything too as well. And then make sure you following at the Underdogs podcast page where you can also get all of, the enlightenment as well. You know what I mean? Like, just check us out, man. Post daily, everything, man. Algorithms crazy. A lot of, jewels and gems getting spilled out there, man, to make you think. That's all we trying to do. Keep bringing you close to yourself. But, yeah, man, this was episode 8. It was SlieEther. You got it. You know what I mean? The extended clear episode we had to give to you, man, because it's been a journey. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man.
We appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. At the end of the day, man, continue being you, man. Continue learning yourself, man. Learning thyself, man. This is the Underdawg exclusive from the Underdogs himself. Underdogs podcast page with your boy JA Khaldun and my boy T. Lee, aka Fleetwood Jr.
Yeah, we out of here.
O'Shea.
Gone.